Kessler and Bina.
Paid for courtside seats today, Clint.
I know it. We got the upgrade. Thank Rich Epp, Cody Epp for the upgrade. Put us on the floor here. And skying above everyone, Audrey Bina won that tip by a foot. Looks like a 2-3 zone defense here for the Tigers. We'll find sides here on the outside. Now high post to Mary Barrett. Floated upside to Bina. Up and down. Put two in the books. Set away. They start it for Northern Valley.
Really nice ball movement there from Northern Valley. And they might need to keep facilitating there in that high post. It's going to make that front court that we were talking about have to come up and respect if it's Mary Baird or Audrey Bina right there. So if they can keep their eyes open and hit that low post player, if they can get them sealed off, that could be really key for this game.
Northern Valley starting out in a man-to-man and a tied ball right there. Northern Valley tied it up. That was Austin Cox. She was fighting inside with Bodie Stidham. Playing it in on the baseline. This is Miss Ava Dix. Like I said, Northern Valley's going to come out in a man-to-man. They've been playing a lot of different zone defenses and man-to-man coverages throughout this season. It changes everything right there when you got the 6-footer in the middle, because that shot was off to the side by Ketzler, and Northern Valley will get possession number 2.
Going against this zone, they're going to want to move that ball quickly. You don't want it sticking in the hands, and the first turnover is trying to kick out there. Stidham jumps the passing lane and puts Stockton on the board.
Stidham with her first bucket, and a full court press being employed by Coach Rogers.
Not something that Northern Valley girls have seen a ton of this year, but they do a nice job that first look out, seeing it, breaking that press, and staying composed. We know that this Northern Valley team in the past has been plagued with turnovers a lot of times, and so when they see that pressure, sometimes the internal clock wants to do something a little faster than they ought to, and so that's where a lot of the turnovers lead to, but a really nice job there. Just keeping your eyes up, staying patient, and waiting for that play to come to you. Stidham will swing across.
We'll see what this first quarter kind of brings. We talked about that 20-plus day layoff of the Stockton Tigers, and this is kind of where it shows. You talked about it in the opening game. Will they come out to a good, fast start, or will it be a little bit tough in the beginning as this foul will go against Mary Baird? Coach Rogers trying to excite her girls to execute here a little bit.
And I actually don't hate that. I guess it was a foul, but I don't hate that effort from Mary Baird right there, trying to jump that passing lane at the high post. You just got to make sure you get better positioning around front, trying to fight through a lot of screens there on that play. Shots too wide. Huskies are on the move. Stidham's going to pick up her first foul of the evening as she tries to poke that ball away from Austin Cox. And we got a nice view of it right here with those courtside seats, Spike Lee style.
Spike Lee, yes. You know, I think he pays a little more for tickets than we do, Aim. I'm kind of a cheap guy, but I am a ticket snob, truthfully. Three-pointer on the way by Sides, just off the mark, rebounded, and here comes Miss Ava Dix with it across the timeline.
Well, Spike, he had to watch a couple bad Knicks years too, so maybe he earned those seats at this point.
Running a flex offense here as the Lady Tigers. Ball's dead out top. Now they get it back to Dix, going back inside. Good block inside by Audrey Bina. Will deny that shot by Kessler.
Bina did a really nice job, even though there was a lot of contact, trying to clear space on that. Nothing illegal, but she did a nice job staying in position to where she didn't fall back on her heels and find herself out of place, which would draw the foul.
Shot up by Braxton, no good, but an offensive rebound by Bina, and a foul looks like it could go against Miss Ava Dix.
And if Northern Valley can be really active there on the offensive glass and the defensive glass, but primarily that offensive glass, they're going to probably be sitting pretty good at the end of this ball game. We saw that against Weskin at the start of that when they really couldn't take the lid off the basket very well, but they stayed with it and they created a lot of opportunities for themselves, 2, even 3 shots down the floor in that game a lot of times. And that's what ultimately led them to a really successful night.
Open three-pointer for Sides on this outside corner is no good. I said that foul was against Dix, but it was not. It would go against Bryn Murr on that last possession. Inside, they'll get it, and it's stolen out by Sides as she poked it in as Northern Valley collapsed all into that as they had fed Aubrey Ketzler into the middle.
Yeah, they're going to want to keep trying to get the ball to Kessler. She averages 16.5 a game we talked about. And she's going to be raring to go as they've been out of play for 20 games. She wants to get back out there and keep that average up.
Aubrey with a good block out there, getting a defensive clear of that rebound. 4-2, Northern Valley leads. Balls
with it out wide, burns a dribble.
And a timeout by Coach Rogers.
Reduce risk, save money. Get your own perk checking account. Know that today and every day, First National Bank and Trust is here for you.
30-second timeout, and I hit the minute spot on the ad. Rebound, stick back. First two in the night for Aubrey Kessler. And a second blocking foul is going to go against Bodie Stidham out top, their point guard. That's somebody they do not want to have three. She's got two early.
Yeah, both of these teams kind of run a 6-7 person rotation, so it's really important to not get into foul trouble early on in these games that you can already feel it out here. It's going to be one of those physical games that we were talking. It might be one of those where it's the first to 40 tonight, just the way these two teams are kind of slugging it out. Might be the one that goes home the victor.
Kessler going to be whistled for a foul, and maybe we weren't anticipating that part of this game of that's her first foul, maybe her second. I haven't got that in yet. We'll stay here with Northern Valley as that one went off of Baird. Somebody knocked it out. Looks like substitution coming back in. Here's Audrey Bina to check back.
Yeah, I think Baird might have got a little lucky with that ball staying there. Thought about her move kind of before she looked that ball in, but that happens to the best of us.
Also into there, Iris Skimper, another freshman for Northern Valley.
Northern Valley's got to be crisp with that pass back up to the top of the key.
Three-pointer on the way by Austin, drains it, and Northern Valley takes a 7-4 lead.
That was really good ball movement there from the Huskies, going inside out. And if they can get their outside shooters going, that is the best way to take down a zone defense. Foul's going to go against Braxton Cox there on the far sideline, trying to poke that ball away.
Northern Valley with their second foul in the period. First foul against four. That one, the four was on the previous one. I think that's 23. They got Braxton on it.
Yeah, they did throw that up there finally. Murr out wide with it. Braxton's working against her, trying to go inside to Dix.
And a tough, hot pass into the corner. She was trying to find Jada Creighton, who checked into the game, a 5'6 junior. She was too hot for her to handle. Sides and Baird kind of check back in as Northern Valley has played 7 of their 8 available here tonight. They're going to go back with the starters minus Austin plus Jordan. As Coach Dean Lewis in his first year here with the Lady Huskies calling out another set play against this 1-3-1 zone.
They're going to give Delaney that much time in the corner. Maybe she can set up and make them pay for that. She's been a decent shooter from outside this year, around 33% from downtown. Foul is going to go against Jordan Cox as she tried to get that ball back for the Huskies. They got away from her, but grabbed the arm of Ava Dix instead.
That's 4 fouls apiece for either team. Next one, we are going to be shooting free throws with 2:03 to go here. Northern Valley. Is that just a third on Northern Valley?
Yep.
Just a third. Dix with it out high.
Kessler and Baird fighting inside, jockeying for position.
And Northern Valley gets it back. Sides as she'll bring it up. Drop it for Braxton. Trying to hit the high post with Bina. It's been successful so far. This time Cox turns it over out in front of everybody's Carpenter. Her layup is up and long. Here comes Jordan with a defensive rebound.
Haven't seen very many opportunities in transition tonight, and Stockton does a nice job running back and closing that chance down. Kessler's going to pick up a foul right there, trying to reach around Baird as they try to feed the low post.
It's going to be Kessler's second foul, so the two most important players, I'd say, on a lot of this team have already picked up 2 here in this first quarter. 2 free throw shots for Miss Mary Baird coming. Snyder checking in here for the Lady Tigers, and Austin will check in for Jordan to set the starters back in for Northern Valley. 2 starters on the bench for Coach Rogers. Second one rattles around, no good. Ball is going to be saved by Snyder in the corner. Miss Murr will set the offense. The 5'7" junior up high. She's going against Braxton Cox up top. 1 foul of her own on this evening so far. Ava Dix tries to fire it inside. That ball's free and free again. Now it comes back over to Northern Valley. I'd like to see some transition momentum here from Northern Valley. Braxton with a little floater in the middle lane, just a little long. And it'll go back to Stockton with 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I haven't got to see a lot of transition offense from either team in this one thus far. Stockton tries a little bit of their own right there. Doesn't get it to fall. Sash Snyder with it out to Ava Dix.
Now it'll go off of Snyder's toes and back over to Northern Valley.
Hard angle to see. That's the pros and cons of these courtside seats. It's a little hard to get those far corners, but we'll do the best we can to bring you all the best action that we can from our point of view.
With 31 ticks to go, he does not want to pick up another foul for Braxton in this one and escape with just 1 on her, as they're going to set a play. Jordan travels with it out high. Giving it back to Stockton. Go get it.
Ball inside at the high post. Audrey Bina.
Snyder with it now. That was 6, 5, 4 on the clock. Will she get one off? It's going to be tough. Dix up high, and a foul on Austin Cox with less than a second to go. And it's just the 3rd, so it will not put him to the line. I thought it was the 4th or the 5th on him, which would have put him to the line. Austin's 1st on the evening. What you don't want to do is foul here on this inbounds. At the end of 1 here at Open Spaces Sports, Northern Valley leads 7-4 over the Lady Tigers from Stockton.
Run over to Sonic or maybe even Subway. It's all available at Mittens in Oakley, right off I-70 and Highway 40.
Back into the second quarter of action. Inside, they try to get it to Bina, and it's hit out of there by Snyder. Now they'll try and throw it back to Murr. She's got no way to put it. Shot up and good. It felt like she just turned and was looking for a teammate and decided to put it through the rim. Mackenzie Kessler with her first bucket of the evening.
I mean, I guess whatever works. It doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it goes through for 2. And this is going to be a blocking call again. That's going to go against Sash Snyder, trying to stop the pursuit of Austin Cox. Baird at the high post gives the ball to Bina.
Quickly inside the sides. What a pass by Bina for an easy one.
And I really like that inbounds play right there as they floated up with the 2 post players and forget about the guard down low. A good sneaky play there from Coach Lewis.
4 different buckets by 4 different players here for Northern Valley, and a foul as she took her legs out. It'll be Northern Valley's basketball.
The guards of Northern Valley have done a really nice job pestering the backcourt, those guards of Stockton in this one. That's where the fouls have come, if they have been called on Northern Valley, but they've done a really nice job not making things easy and letting them sit there and waiting for those post players to jockey for position to feed it inside, because that's what Stockton is really trying to do.
Experience coming back on the court as Bodie Stidham and Aubrey Kessler now both check back in for the Lady Tigers. 3-pointer on the way by Braxton.
It's going to go against Audrey Bina.
Nope, Austin.
Austin
got her second. That'll be the first foul against Northern Valley in the quarter. Yep, it will be. Running a set play here for the Tigers, trying to run off of ball screens. Baird blocked it at the rim. And Northern Valley will get it back. What a defensive play by Mary, huh?
Yeah, great effort by her there. And just a really nice job, as you saw the play kind of developing that way. And I thought that Murr was going to come down the paint there and at least get the foul call. But Baird does a really nice job going straight up and down.
Into the corner to Braxton. Now they're trying to swing it around to Austin. Taking their time. Inside, Bina will dump inside to Baird. Another easy one, but she missed the bunny. And it'll go off of Murr and stay with Northern Valley. Good hustle by Jordan.
Yeah, you definitely want to see Northern Valley capitalize on those. The pass was a little bit low. If it would have been right there on the numbers, we probably would have been talking about an easy two. But just that little bit of adjustment is what threw Baird off just enough. But lucky for the Huskies, they get it back underneath.
Sides with an air ball pass. And now Bina with a follow that she's got to go to the rim there a lot more. She can't be backing away from contact.
Yeah, she goes into the rim there. She's getting to the line for 2 shots.
Ava Dix with it up high. Sides trying to work on her. She'll go all the way to the rim. And foul on Baird, I guess. We'll find out. It could be Baird. It could be Sides. He did mention on the arm, so, yeah, we'll go against Mary Baird.
Tried to recreate that block from the last trip down. Couldn't get it done this time around.
I believe that's Mary's second. Ava Dix, first trip to the line here this evening. And hits the back of the rim and comes on down. She's going to look at another one. Ava's second one is off to the mark. Mary got the rebound. Austin going to drive hard baseline. And another blocking foul will be called.
She might have got bailed out a little bit there, as I thought they were going to call her for touching the line and out of bounds.
And that's the third on Aubrey Kessler. Their leading scorer coming in, averaging 16 a game, and now she's got 3 on that call.
And Coach Rogers understands the weight of that call as well, so that's why she's really trying to plead her case with the referee right there.
Inside to Baird with a sneaky pass and no whistle. Brody out in the front and lays it in. That's where that whistle would have come in handy, huh? 9-9 now as Bodie puts in her first 2 of her second bucket of the evening.
Trying to find that high post look.
Inside to Baird. She'll put it up, has it blocked. Audrey Bina with a follow and score.
And that's where the Huskies, like we talked about earlier, they really need to crash that offensive glass and have contribution from everybody. You can't be standing around, because especially against this Stockton team in that really tight zone inside the paint, you're probably going to need that second opportunity. This foul's going to go against number 23, Braxton Cox. It's going to be her second on the night. So a lot of players playing with 2 fouls out here now. Austin Cox, Mary Baird, and Braxton Cox all sitting with 2.
Dix hits her free throw attempt. Sitting at 2 of 3 for the evening. Her 4th attempt coming at us. It is up and it is good. 3 for 4 for Ava from the line so far.
The Northern Valley Huskies, athletically and academically.
Back with you here at Open Spaces Sports. We're all knotted at 11 in this game in between the varsity girls. Inside, they'll go to Bina. Nice pass inside. Mary Baird had an and one, but she made the bucket anyway.
Not getting the calls down low, but right there, really nice job going up strong. As the last couple of times down, she hasn't gone up strong, and she hasn't had that bucket go in, but right there, good adjustment from her. A carry is called as they cross that half-court line, giving the ball back to the Huskies. They need someone to come and help.
Sides will get it back to Austin, and they'll set it. Here, Austin guarded by Ava Dix on the wing. High ball screen. Bina. Back door, but a bad pass. She was looking for Braxton going back door, threw it behind her.
Yeah, and I know Braxton doesn't have the longest wingspan out there on the court, but
her catch radius is not that large.
I think that would have been hard for anybody. That one was behind her.
Austin with a steal. And now with numbers, but she does not hit the accelerator until now. Now she'll go to the rim, floated up off the side of the backboard, ran out of real estate. Don't want to foul, getting her third there.
Yeah, I thought she was going to pick up an unnecessary one right there after the shot.
Murr out top, guarded by Sides. Making her way inside, now back to Ava Dix and back to Murr in the corner.
They don't have Kessler working inside, and you can tell that's really a big part of this offense.
Baird with a steal, going to go up front, and one!
They're going to say
it was on the floor.
Nonetheless,
so the bucket does not count. The foul goes against 24, Mackenzie Kessler. Austin inside will score it.
And she's lucky she didn't pick up another one right there with that reach-in.
Northern Valley sharing it a lot. Austin with 5, 4 for Baird, 4 for Bina, and 2 for Sides so far in this contest.
And we saw that in the last game as they had contribution up and down that score column. Not really someone, I don't think anyone except for maybe one person got in the double digits, but a lot of people.
And Braxton, that's her third on the evening. So Braxton's probably going to have to set the last 3:18 of this half.
Jordan Cox will come in for her.
Ava inside, fadeaway jumper.
So third on Austin Cox now. How is it shooting?
It's 5th foul.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So 2 players for the Huskies now sitting at 3 fouls. And that's huge in this game.
That's huge in this game.
First shot up and no good for Murr.
15-11 Northern Valley leads. Stockton doing some scoring so far tonight from the free throw line as well. That one was short. Austin hesitates. No, she didn't travel either.
Substitution coming into the game. Braxton Cox is going to come in for Austin. Both of those players going to have to play really smart basketball here, really savvy, as they both playing with 3 fouls now.
I'd rather have Braxton out there instead of Austin. Austin was a lot emotional right there, did not want to get another foul.
Yeah, it was a good move by Coach Lewis as he kind of felt the same exact thing you were saying right there.
And this second quarter has felt like it's been a long one.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Man, this is only the start of it, too, as both teams are going to be shooting free throws the less of this time, as Northern Valley is at 5 fouls and Stockton with 4 fouls. So whatever fouls come down after this are going to send everyone to the line.
Going to go for a long pass down the court. And shot was blocked by Bina. Here comes Northern Valley. Great pass by Braxton. And a foul will go against Ketzler. That's number 24, Ketzler. There's 2 of them out there. 2 shots for Bina.
Excellent ball movement there by the Huskies on that break. As it felt like they were doing the 3-man weave drill. And that's what ultimately led to this trip to the line. Got the defense out of position. First shot for Bina is good on her first trip to the line tonight, I believe.
That's the 3rd on Mackenzie.
So foul trouble is going to be the name of this game.
Got them both.
Come on, Jordan, let's go.
Carpenter with a double. And now she's got it dead. Baird's going to step into a passing lane and take it away. Gets it up to Sides. Bounce pass inside for Jordan. Her shot is up and score it!
Good job by the freshman there on the finish. We talked about these teams being familiar with one another. Well, the new face on the block in Jordan Cox stepping up with some solid minutes here this evening.
Blocked there by Baird! No way!
And that's huge, as that's going to be her third as well. And you usually don't see Mary respond to a foul call, but that one was just
Coach Dean Lewis
ridiculous.
did not like that one bit, and he's going to chat with the man in stripes.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do in that situation. If
you're supposed to get better positioning. And I'm not talking about Mary's.
Yeah. It just feels like the defender would be dead in the water there.
So 3 fouls on Northern Valley's 3 seniors. 3 fouls on Stockton's 3 big 3 leading scorers coming into this one. Jordan has a rebound and now set it to Braxton, whether she can settle the troops down.
Audrey Bina only playing in her 4th game back on the season. She might need to, it feels like she's been kind of shaking off the rust a little bit more and more each game out. Good move there by Jordan Cox, aggressive, taking it to the hoop, but they're going to need Audrey Bina to step up in a big way if Baird isn't able to get in there and help with the post as well. Just over a minute left before halftime. And these are going to be some crucial seconds here in terms of momentum and as far as fouling goes.
Nice take to the rim, score for Bryn Murr. Bryn's first points of the night. 21-13, Northern Valley in control here with 52 ticks remaining.
Braxton burns her dribble, and that's a really long pass. And that was a bad time to pick up the ball.
Murr, guys, she knew Braxton's got 2 or 3 fouls. She went right at her.
Yeah.
That's what makes the difference. When they got fouls, they can't even play defense. Here's Sides, and now a foul against the Lady Tigers. And the Lady Tigers, she is not going to be happy. She thought she had a strip. Bodie Stidham does. Now that'll be her foul. Going to the line is Delaney Sides.
Yeah, and she's kind of been the engine on this, the backcourt of this Stockton defense. All of her points tonight coming in transition, and that has been a rare thing, as both of these teams kind of having a hard time as far as transition buckets go, other than Bodie Stidham.
Yes.
So she'll have to sit.
Sides with her first cash in on the free throw line. Her second one is good as well. Northern Valley remains perfect from the line.
Saj Schneider as well as J.C. Gebhardt check into the game during those free throw attempts.
Sorry about that. We did miss one. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Bina with a steal. And Sides will bring it up. Jordan in the corner. Quick pass inside. Bina's all alone. She'll score the bucket. Extending that lead now to 10 with 4, 3. Will they get it off? Murr, step back, blocked by Sides, and we're going to halftime.
Sometimes your legs can really start to feel heavy in this one, but you cannot let that happen, because that's when you get those lackadaisical fouls.
Coming out in a man-to-man defense. Murr, deep 3, got it! What a shot coming out of half.
Yeah, heck of a way to start for the Lady Tigers here. That could be the momentum shifter that they needed to really tie this game back up.
Sides with it. As they're going against the zone defense here of the Stockton Tigers.
Ball is really sticking in the hand of these Lady Huskies right now, and they're going to need to have that crisp passes to kind of beat this zone.
Sides open for 3. Thought that was down. That ball flipped all the way back to Braxton at half court. Northern Valley will reset.
Yeah, Delaney Sides punched that one back to her fellow guard. Trying to find spacing right now.
Swinging around Austin. Thought about it. We'll rotate back around. Now make her way all the way through, and a blocking foul on Ketzler, and it's going to be her 4th foul of the evening. Ouch.
And that's a multiple times tonight. Austin has baited them into that blocking foul as she goes down that baseline. And I honestly, I would just let her go by because she's so far underneath. She's not going to get the layup there. And they gotta play smart, as that's her fourth on the evening.
Ball coming in at us. Mary back to Braxton. Long jumper on the way. Round and nothing but everything to it. Baird misses the easy bunny. Bina misses another one. And Ketzler comes out of there. Excuse me, that's Bryn Murr that comes out of it. Northern Valley with a golden opportunity wasted.
Yeah, I think Kessler got a piece of that shot when initially from Baird, trying to feed Kessler inside, and it gets poked away by Bina. She makes the difference, just being so long and agile. The travel is called as the defense was stout. Austin is not a fan of it, but.
Well, it's the old looks bad, call it, because you get 2 steps, and she was still on 1 technically, but it looks terrible. You're going to get that whistle every time.
It was a really long one, so it feels like 3.
Yeah, it doesn't matter on how long you stand on 1 foot, but it doesn't matter. It just looks too ugly. They'll get a call every time.
Going inside at Baird. She's got those 3 fouls. Nice job by her, though. And the foul and the basket.
Ava Dix going after the offensive rebound, and she'll make it and go to the line to complete a 3-point play. Foul goes against Delaney Sides. That's just Delaney's first.
Kessler tracks down the rebound, gets it dragged away. Huskies need to have a good trip on offense this time down the floor. It's been all Stockton in the scoring column here to start this one in this second half.
Sides is 3. Bang! Connects! First 3-pointer by Delaney of the game.
That's just what the doctor ordered right there.
Extending that lead back to 8 as Stockton came out and cut that lead down to 5 points where it was 15 at half. Or excuse me, 10 at half.
And
a travel will be called at the high post.
It's hard to argue as she dragged that pivot foot trying to find that low post connection. It wasn't there.
Find the hot hand. Sides just knocked one down. She's coming into this game shooting about 30% from the 3-point line. I think she's going to get a nice entry pass here. And that ball was a little bit of a rocket from Bina to Baird. I think if she goes up with that, she could get another foul.
Yeah, as long as
she's
she goes
pretty
at
deep.
the
She's got to
defender.
go at it. She's got to put that ball on the rim. 5 minutes remaining here in this third quarter.
Dix tries to cut across the paint. Using a lot of off-ball screens to create opportunity.
Northern Valley's man-to-man defense. And a travel will be called on Ava Dix up high.
I think we maybe had 1 travel that first half, and now there's been 3. You can kind of just feel the intensity ramp up. Both of these teams really trying to get aggressive and take it at the hoop here.
2 of them on Stockton, 1 of them against Northern Valley. Austin, inside out, swing it to Sides, open for a 3. She hit 1. She hit them both! 2 for 2 in the third quarter for Delaney Sides from 3-point line.
Almost the same spot right there. It might just be the honey hole for her this quarter. I would keep trying to get her the ball right there, and it was built on the back of good ball movement.
Bryn Murr with a step-back jumper of hers. It'll go off Aubrey Ketzler and over to Northern Valley.
Kessler doing all she can to try to get extra chances with the offensive rebounds, but it has been tough going.
Find the hot hand, and that hand belongs to Miss Delaney Sides. Against this zone defense, they've had to suck it in to stop the inside play at Northern Valley. Now the outside play is coming into effect as they'll work it around the top of the key. Slow going, but it doesn't matter. You got the lead by 11 points. You can throw it around all you want. Inside to Bina. Turnaround shot is no good. And Stockton Dix rips that rebound down.
Yeah, and that was a good job. They didn't get the points that they wanted there, but really nice job being patient, but good crisp passes there on the perimeter, because if you get lazy with that one, Miss Ava Dix or Bodie Stidham is going to take that the other way.
Inside to Aubrey, back outside. Ketzler off glass from the elbow and put it in. Mackenzie's second field goal of the evening.
Almost threw that one into trouble.
Inside Baird, and no whistle, no whistle again. Letting them play. Aubrey Ketzler with 2 blocks.
I'm fine with it as long as it is consistent.
And now a steal by Bina. Braxton will bring it up. Over to Sides.
Bina jockeying for position against Kester inside. She's got those 4 fouls. And Bina, that's one of those times you really want to see her just go up and be.
Oh my goodness! 3 for 3. Do you know what that means? Turkey happening in the Stockton Tigers gymnasium here as Sides has hit 3 of them in the third quarter.
And you've been waiting all year for somebody to hit 3 in a row, haven't you? So you could give that Turkey war cry, and it's exactly what the Huskies needed right now to create some space.
Northern Valley up 34-22. Quickly up the floor, now a foul on Austin. She cannot be reaching like that, and that'll be her 4th foul of the evening.
Yeah, she got caught flat-footed on defense there, which sometimes there's nothing you can do about it but give a foul, but she doesn't have much of a foul to give, so that's her 4th.
Bodie will knock in the free throw. Second one is no good. Ketzler with a rebound.
Another foul there.
You
gotta do a good job getting a body on her, as you know exactly what she's gonna do, and they're letting it happen. So
now that's 2 Northern Valley players with 4 fouls and back-to-back calls. Kessler, Aubrey to the line.
could be, as it comes down the wire, one of the biggest coaching clinics that Coach Lewis in his first season with the Lady Huskies has had to have. Is he's going to need to use all of this roster with the foul trouble.
Jordan with it out high now. Sides, lobs it in for Bina. Step through and no whistle.
Huskies holding on to a 9-point lead right now. A couple of freshmen in, putting in some big minutes for the Lady Huskies. Kessler's shot is off the mark.
Aubrey missed it. Jordan with it in the corner. Back to Sides. Had to go off of Sides' hands, and Bodie's got it out in front of everybody. She'll put the layup up. No good. Dix went over the top. No whistle. Now the ball's on the floor.
Jump ball is the call. It gives the ball back to the Lady Huskies. According to the possession arrow down low. A lot of bodies hitting the floor right there.
1:18 to go. Northern Valley in a 9-point lead, 34-25.
Got to really take care of that ball and limit possessions here if you're the Lady Huskies. Instead of trying to get another one in transition.
They are more than content to just throw the basketball around, and Sides will eventually find an open three if they continue to do so. And Jordan in, back to Sides. Patience is key to the game. Inside to Bina. Turn, Skimper from the elbow will let it go and cash it in. A little
patience.
Great patience by Northern Valley leads to a bucket for Iris Skimper. A good shooter that just hasn't got on the mark so far this year.
Ball is tipped away by Bina, but can't control it. But a double dribble is the call. She tries to power dribble and back down Bina, and one dribble too many.
Big bucket, 17 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. See if you can free up sides.
Jordan burns her dribble.
Sides.
Gets it out to sides.
Braxton with 3. Tries to go inside. Don't mind it. Don't foul here.
Agbank.bank. Take a look at the brand new
Fourth quarter starts right here. Murr with it.
The Tigers have no choice but to come out aggressive in this final quarter of action as they find themselves down 11. But if you're the Huskies, you can't play in to that aggressive manner. You've really got to not necessarily
Just hold it.
Yeah, you got to be patient. They've shown a lot of patience here. Those last couple of trips down the floor, a push coming. Oh, and it goes against Bina. Saying that she got too handsy on the back of Murr.
First foul on Bina on the evening. Can you believe that?
I really can't the way this game goes. It feels like everyone is playing with 3 or 4.
Or 8. Crossover.
Out to Dix.
Three-pointer for Ava is going to go off of Kessler over to Northern Valley. Audrey.
Some pressure coming from the Lady Tigers. It's exactly what they talked about. They're going to have to turn up the heat on these Huskies to create more opportunities for themselves. And if you're the Huskies, you really need to take advantage of the last season without a play clock or a shot clock, and you need to just kind of park the bus.
Inside to Skimper they'll go. Now they'll flip it to Braxton. Inside to Jordan. And a foul will go against Bryn Murr. Did Jordan just do the okey doke?
I don't know.
I don't know if she meant to. I'm going to find out. She did. One proud daddy. Killed it. The shot was Bina. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. This foul will go against Miss Ava Dix.
Coach Rogers not happy about it. You can kind of
predictable, huh?
Kind of pretty predictable where that ball was going to go, and they felt like they fell asleep knowing where Bina was before it was too late. And she cashes in on another free throw attempt. She's been good from the line tonight.
Fourth quarter, I got to switch pins again. Got to remember that. Bina.
2, that trip.
Remains perfect from the stripe.
I didn't
4
want to
for
say
4.
it when she was shooting. Standing with it right now.
Jordan just took it from her.
And a jump ball is the call. It's tied up by the freshman.
Sides with it. Inside to Bina. The pass was a little high, but it'll stay here. No. Oh. It'll go over to Stockton.
That's one of those, might be a little bit forced there, trying to go inside. Jordan with a nice play the last time down, but they don't need her picking up fouls. His older sister, Austin, doesn't have very many to give if she has to come back in for her. Murr with it, leaves it short. Rebounded by the Huskies.
Handed off to Braxton in the backcourt, now to sides. High post to Bina. Tries to go inside to Skimper.
Yeah, and it just really wasn't there at all. You'd love to see her. Once that opportunity's not there, turn around and hit that backside guard on the wing because it was open for a 3. Kessler with it, trying to call out the play. You can feel the intensity ramp up here. Dix leaves it to the side. Kessler, though, cleans up the miss and puts one away. Timeout coming.
Aubrey Kessler.
Right off I-70 and Highway 40.
Fourth quarter, 5:48 to go. Northern Valley gets it in, and a foul will go against
It's going to go against
Brody.
Stidham.
Yeah. She tried to get to it. Jordan went enough to the basketball to get it.
Going to be her 4th, and if she picks up another one, that is huge for the Lady Tigers because I feel like she's the catalyst kind of on the backcourt of this team, and a blocking foul there on the side, that's going to be her 5th.
And it was another blocking foul, and I think she fouled out on 4 or 5 blocking fouls here tonight. Mackenzie Kessler going to exit this contest after scoring 4 points.
You're just not left with a lot of options because you really do need to trap that in the corner. Jordan Cox does a really nice job keeping the handle and trying to slip around that, creating that block opportunity.
And get it into sides. Now over to Austin. She burned her dribble. Can't be doing that. This is what I want. Just Austin's got to keep the dribble. What is she doing? Maybe Jordan, the freshman, will run it properly.
The travel is the call here on the give and go. It looked like she didn't have complete control, but the referee.
There's no way. There's no way that's a travel, but he called it anyway.
We go on. But you see kind of what the Huskies were trying to do there with a little high post give and go action.
Carpenter will fire it.
Ball ripped away from Kessler. We have a jump ball in the corner, stays with the Lady Tigers. Audrey Bina and Braxton Cox will check into the game for the two freshmen, Iris and Jordan. They're putting in really good minutes tonight.
38-27, 5:05 to go in this contest. Aim, you said the magic number was probably 40. Northern Valley should get there pretty. Inadvertent whistle maybe on that?
And that's going to foul Austin out of the game.
Yeah.
And that's not the one that she wanted to pick up, that last foul that she had on.
Wow.
Good job by Ava Dixo being aggressive and taking it to the hoop, because the way this game's being called, you might get a chance to go to the line, and she does right here. And she has been doing well from the line still, even though she does miss the first one on this chance for two. Just the second foul on the Huskies in this fourth quarter.
Dix will fire another one away and got him. Did she get the first one?
No.
I was a little distracted. I apologize. 10-point game and under 5 to go. Austin out of this one. Northern Valley just needs to control the basketball here. Inside, they'll go to Baird. Back outside. No!
So the travel is the call here. Another give back to the Lady Tigers.
Wow.
Just holding on to a 10-point lead. Under 5 minutes left to go. Still anybody's ball game. Austin is fouled out of this game, and a lot of players with multiple fouls.
Jordan stepped in the lane, and Mary grabbed a hold of it. Northern Valley to get it back once again.
Trying to hit that cutter. Shot is too strong. Rebounded by the Lady Tigers. You don't want to pick up an easy one if you're Jordan. She's playing nice defense right now.
And causes the turnover.
They try to catch Dix cutting across the lane on the baseline, but it goes over her head, and that is all because of the pressure from the freshman. And there's the foul call, and it's just like on the other side. They're not getting over enough to get that trap, and they're trying to make up for it by swinging in there. And if that's on number 4,
it's just a step late, isn't it, Aim? And that's where it's been the entire game. I don't know how many times the blocking call has been called against the Lady Tigers, but it's just that close. If they had better positioning, it'd be all the difference.
Yeah, we talked about the lull in action for them this season, and they might have come in with fresh legs, but you're not playing quite at a basketball speed when you have to wait so long to play games again, and we're just running in practice against each other. It's hard to truly simulate a game speed, and you see it with a lot of these blocking fouls. Jordan Cox 1 for 2 from that trip to the line.
39-28, Northern Valley in the lead. Still looking for that 40th point like you talked about, Aim.
And you can hit the replay on that one because we got a really good view.
Well, I would assume the Stripes did as well. Called on Jordan. Jordan's second of the evening. She needs to stay aggressive. It's helped immensely.
She has the fouls to give. She's one of the few players out there with the fouls to give. Kessler fighting inside, leaves this one going long, trying to go over the top of the long arms of Bina.
And that time Jordan got away with one, probably. Mary Baird all the way to the rim and put it in. We've been waiting for that one for Mary all night long.
Yeah, it feels like she hasn't played very much of this second quarter. And the first quarter of action, she was really having to work hard for the buckets that she did get. Dix trying to go baseline.
Pushes her way through and scores over sides. That's a tough bucket. Good shot by Ava to keep it to an 11-point lead now with 3 minutes to go. Nobody picked up Braxton.
The timeout is called here from Coach Lewis. He wants to talk about
59 remaining. They'll get it into sides. She got away with a walk. No, she did not.
Good pressure from Ava Dix there on the inbounds and in the corner, as it felt like Delaney Sides really never was able to gather herself after getting that ball inbounds. And that's what you're going to see on these last 3 minutes. They don't have a choice but to ramp up that intensity and be aggressive.
That ball will go off of Murr's leg and go over to Northern Valley. No!
Yeah. Neither of the Stripes saw it, but well, I guess. Say what you want to say.
Outside, Ava Dix, a shot coming, just left it short. And Northern Valley clears the rebound. They've got numbers if Braxton can get them the ball. She's doubled in the backcourt by, and that you got to blow a whistle.
Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. And you can reach them by calling 785-669-2227. Small.
Trying to break this press, and the pressure's too much for the Huskies there on the inbounds play.
Murr to the rim, puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, comes all the way back to Aubrey Kessler.
That's Kessler with it now, getting pestered by the freshman Jordan Cox. They try to get it over. The first hop, no good. Second one is an and one opportunity. Murr does a good job sticking with it.
And she'll go to the line to go for a three-point play on that one. That's going to be Audrey's second foul of the night.
Both teams are going to be sitting in that double bonus opportunity for the rest of this 2 minutes of action. And free throws could play a big part of this game.
She got it.
The junior stepping up.
Jordan will run it down in the corner. Help him.
Double dribble is the call.
What do you want me to call there?
Bench warning comes from Coach Lewis as he didn't like the double dribble call either. Just an 8-point lead for the Lady Huskies now.
8-point lead. It's all going to come down to this. They did eclipse that 40-point mark. Inside, they'll go to Aubrey. Up on the rim it goes. Ball back over to Bryn Murr, and she on the floor with a push foul will go against.
Still going to send her to the line because.
But I think they're going to foul Mary Baird out on that travel. Oh, it'll go against Jordan. Jordan's going to pick up her third on the evening, I believe.
Slowly running out of fouls to give.
Free throw contest has begun.
First shot short. Second is up and away and does not get the friendly bounce. Bina has to
flip it back
to that line. Huskies need to just pull this ball out and be patient with it now, but they're being aggressive, and the and one bucket
I don't know if Bodie deserved that one or either.
And that's going to be her 5th on the evening. So we've got foul outs coming all over the place now.
She doesn't like the call, and I don't love it either.
I'm going to have to agree with her.
I agree with her too. That's her 5th, so that's an eligible player. So she's got to go. So she'll step off the court. She's got 60 seconds to find a sub. Snyder will check in for her. Played a little bit in that first half.
Braxton Cox does complete the 3-point play.
So now both point guards are finding themselves on the bench. One for Northern Valley and one for Stockton.
A minute 40 in this ball game, but it's going to feel like an eternity if you're the Huskies. You know the timeout situation. Not sure how many Stockton still has left in their back pocket here.
I've done a lot with the book. I did not get that one with the book.
Bina with the nice quick hands trying to get this ball away from Kessler. It's on the floor. A tie-up.
And it probably should have been a travel on Jordan. She covered ground after she covered that basketball up, but they're going to say it's a tied-up ball. Northern Valley will get it back.
And the intensity continues to be ramped up for these Lady Tigers. They've done a nice job speeding up the play of the Lady Huskies. And there you would have loved to see that aggressiveness take place. They probably could have had that ball going in transition. Trying to get the ball to Bina. It's going to be a travel call as they couldn't get the ball through the 3 Tiger defenders. Coach Lewis isn't going to say anything over there as she received the warning though.
Yeah, he'll be quiet, and so will I.
An 11-point mountain to climb for the Stockton Lady Tigers. And a blocking call here. It's going to go against Delaney Sides.
No, I think it's going against Braxton.
No, it is against Braxton. You were right. It's going to be, I believe Braxton's 4th. She played with 3 for quite a while there, but has played a really clean second half.
You gotta, if you're Braxton, you just gotta nothing. She's got to stay on the floor in this one. Dix makes this one. She has got to stay on the floor. Ava back to that free throw line. She has 11 free throw attempts for Ava Dix in this one. And she made 6 of them.
And a carry call here as Jordan tries to split the defense. Under a minute left, 58 seconds, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Come on.
Ava Dix with it now. Trying to get back to the line where she has made a pretty nice living tonight. Murr inside. It's going to go against Jordan.
Now Jordan's going to pick up her 4th.
So we talked about a couple of players not having fouls and having fouls to give. Well, that dissipated quickly here in this 3rd and 4th quarter.
What do we always talk about? You do not want to foul the team that is trailing.
Yeah, there's no. They want fouls so they can get opportunities at the line. It creates more opportunities to score without the clock ticking away. It's the time is Stockton's worst enemy right now.
8th free throws for Bryn Murr in this game. Her 2nd one on the way. And that one was
a lane violation, I suppose.
Well, I don't know how.
Store, when you pull off the interstate, you can find about anything you want, and it can be.
And I won't call for the home run ball. We got it. Bina will score it. It was more of a ground rule double.
It was like
we'll
throwing
take
that
the
one
home
up
run.
to Calvin Johnson. You just go to the tallest person on the floor. It's quick hands by Jordan Cox, and a big foul here from Ava Dix. Not making it easy on Jordan.
I got to hit the replay because I was in the book. I didn't see her take the basketball at half court.
Yeah, she did a really nice job taking the ball at half court here on the pass. Just got her paw on that one, but then gets the ball smacked back at her there. She'll go to the line for 2. Just the 2nd foul on Ava Dix tonight.
Jordan rolls that one in.
Checking into the game is Jaylee Dunning for the Stockton Tigers, trying to give Murr a quick breather. or she's kind of limpy over there. Maybe she's done for the evening.
And now a foul will go against Ava Dix on the offensive rebound by Mary Baird. Will put her to the line.
Yeah, really good job by Mary Baird. Still playing aggressive with those 4 fouls, not allowing her play to change with those 4.
Both teams have fell victim to the offensive rebound on the free throws here tonight. Aubrey Kessler has been destroying Northern Valley on the offensive glass on the free throws, and Mary Baird gets her back there and cashes in a free throw. She got 1.
And another lane violation called on this side. I
This
believe
is-
it goes against Baird as she was trying to follow that shot that she probably felt was going to be a little off target. But it does make it a 13-point lead with 30 seconds for the Huskies here. You just do not foul. You want to play with people in front of you.
And that ball is going to be put inside to Kessler. Straight up goes Bina. Braxton thought about it. Straight up by Bina again. Snyder will save it. Tries to run it down. It'll go off a Lady Tiger over to Northern Valley.
That's going to be all she wrote with just 7 seconds left. The Huskies going to come out of Stockton with their 3rd win of the year. And that 20-game layover for the Lady Tigers, you can't help but wonder if this game would have been a little different, or at least could have gone either way a little bit more if they would have had some momentum on that.